Sometimes you just don't know what to do with stuff. Maybe rent a U-Haul and da-da-da-da.
Like a pressure cooker. It's all this pressure. People feel guilty, you know. Maybe their family or friends have given them gifts and they feel like they have to hold on to them and they feel horrible.
A messy house, it's like all those little things that are out of place make noise. And so then it feels really noisy and like there's this constant cacophony going on. And it stresses me and it distracts me and it annoys me.
Every time I've moved, I've tried to get rid of as much as I can, and then we get there and I'm still like, how do we have so much stuff? We were building this place and we were getting ready to rent our old place, and so there was just a lot of balls in the air, just kind of your mental capacity gets pretty stretched. Even today I was thinking maybe I should take some of this stuff, and it's just hard to find the time.
Mail order in particular has become such a big deal. To me, that in and of itself is enough of a market to go after, just processing all the cardboard that comes through. Because I never in a million years, never would have thought to Google, will someone come pick up my cardboard?
Mom's garage ends up being everybody's attic. Between my kids, my ex-husband, some of my kids' friends even have their stuff stored out there.
We get a lot of calls from people like, who can we get to clean? Who can we get to haul this away? Do you know anybody has a truck? Where do we get a dumpster? Resources are very scarce, and it really can set everybody back if you show up and you're surprised by a house still containing all of the possessions. You know, the worst ones are where nobody moves out and they have a going away party the night before. It's not only the possessions, it's the cleanup after that goes on inside and outside of the house too.
What do you do about paint? What do you do about electronics? What do you do about those televisions, those hard to recycle and trash things? Most people have too much stuff. They either need to get stuff removed, given away, hauled away, or at least a garage stacked to the ceiling with boxes so that the home shows in a very different way. There is an urgency. Once they decide they're ready to do it, then we're just like, okay, quickly, let's make this happen, clean the house, get it ready to go, get the photographers in. How fast can we do this? We want it in a week. The most affordable services are, you find Joe Blow out somewhere and, he'll get to you in a week or so. And I want to wait a week for that. I want the payoff right away. When you're desperate, you at some point are ready to just throw some money to make a problem go away.
We find out how they've taken care or lack thereof of the property. They leave a lot behind. We're faced with a bit of a crunch for time. We're just at the physical limitation of how fast we can get that house cleaned out. So the incoming tenants we've had to put them up in a hotel or offset their rent because their lease start date, now overlaps with the work we're doing and they're not able to occupy it yet. I would probably turn around and recommend this to my tenants as opposed to having the property manager empty it out at market rates. You might be able to save a little bit of money by doing it yourself and have some control over the process. If they knew about it and all they had to do was pile it on the front porch, I bet you that would save tons of money.
One of the biggest challenges is going to be re-educating the consumer that this is even an option. It's not something I ever would have thought to look for.